One stop, a family shop. Think Thayer. Come on, let's get rolling. Come on, let's get moving. Think Thayer.
Head coach Michael Heger. Coach, if you'll just open up with a statement, please.
Thank all you guys for coming out. Thought the game was pretty good for our guys. Guys were intense. We came out from the start. We executed our game plan. We didn't want to give up the penetration to those guys early. That was something that they did on a regular basis. So we did a good job of taking that away, and we came out with the victory.
What kind of improvements did you see from last week's exhibition to tonight?
Mainly the defense. Our guys did a much better job on the defensive end. We were more alert, more aware of what they were doing. They were more intense, ready to go from the start. Last time, I thought we had a bunch of nerves. You know, the guys were a little jittery, and today I thought we came out calm and ready to go, and it showed in the game.
Is that part of just, is it hard to get up for an exhibition game a little bit more so than a regular season game?
That's a part of it. It's hard to get up for an exhibition game, but I thought it was more the jitters than anything. I thought the guys were ready to go. I just think, you know, once the nerves kicked in, and they couldn't perform at that time. And like I said, today, guys were ready. They were more calm. You can see it in just the way they move, the body language, and like I said, it showed in the game. It showed in our defensive end.
Was the coach calm before this game?
Yes, the coach is actually like how he was as a player. When I played, it was more, I come into the gym and it's like, let's go. I mean, why we got to warm up? You got 5, we got 5, let's go. And it was the same thing. Just waiting around is like, oh my goodness. So, you know, I have to get used to just being in the back by myself for a minute, and before the game, usually as an assistant, I'm out there with the guys and getting ready for the game and ready to go. Now as the head coach, I'm just kind of back there by myself. So I'm wondering, like, hey, what those guys doing? Are they all right out there? What's going on? Should I go out there? No, I'm gonna stay here. So that's what it's been like for me.
You have to watch a movie.
Oh yeah.
Something else to do out there.
I know it's all business, but how much fun was it? I mean, your smile lit up the room after the game. I mean, you're like a little kid out there.
It's words can't describe that. I had my family here. They surprised me. My mom and dad, brothers came up. So just that my uncle, aunts, everybody's up here. So I got about 50 or 60 people here, just all from New York. They all came up just to hang out. So seeing them made it a little emotional for me. Seeing them before the game, they all surprised me. So I didn't even know they were coming up. That made it, you know, pretty emotional for me. But just to have that first win, and, you know, as a head coach, I'm just thrilled. I'm thrilled, and I'm happy the work that the guys put in for me and how hard they played for me and for my coaching staff. So that's what it's about.
How much of a relief is it to get that first one in that first game? So, because it's a question we keep asking, hey, are you ready for that first game? What's going to be like?
It's definitely a relief. Now you can go on and play. You know, you can play. Our guys can play, and that's something that's always, you know, you guys talk about the whole time, and you say, hey, you got to get that first win. Now our guys know we have that under our belt, so now we can just go out and play the next game, and that's what we're looking for in Cincinnati.
Offensively, what were the things you liked most about what you did offensively, first of all?
First, our transition. I thought we did a much better job in transition. I thought in our first exhibition game we turned the ball over almost like every time I looked up we were turning the ball over. Today we took care of the ball, so that was the first thing that I noticed, is we did a much better job, and our point guards, Pepin and Ish, did a great job of controlling the game. And you know, our offense was really sharp. I mean, the things that we ran, we were able to execute, and the guys shared the ball. I mean, those are the main things that I really enjoyed about watching, the way we shared the ball and the way we stuck together.
When you talk about the threes, you finished with 23 threes taken. Were you comfortable with that number?
Yes, because of the style of play. They mixed it up. They went zone, so the zone tends to give you more open shots. We just got to make a little bit more. That was the thing. You know, wasn't happy with the makes as much, but the shots I thought were all good shots. We didn't really force up any threes.
You talked a little bit about a lot of new guys there, and that was where a lot of your offense came from, and I know that Rashid's not new, but he's new to getting on the floor and taking the minutes that he took. Will you talk a little bit about the contributions from your new guys?
The new guys did a great job of stepping up. Rashid in particular, as a freshman, he still haven't played, and still a new coach for him as well, and getting adjusted to me. But we always talk to him about doing your work early, and that was something that he did. That's establishing his position in the post, and our guys doing a good job of getting him the ball, and he has to finish. I thought he did a great job of that tonight, and the guys feeding him. Wesley, same thing. He took better shots today. I thought the first game he had the nerves, and you know, he was a little nervous out there playing, and today he was more calm. He took great shots, finished well around the basket, and Antoine is special. He's a special player. You don't come across that type of player often. He just has a knack. I mean, he can do everything. I mean, the things that he does in practice, it surprises me, and then, you know, you get used to it, and now all of a sudden he does them all the time. So I think he'll be special for us.
Well, when you say he has a knack, what do you mean?
He can, I can't describe, it's like a loose ball, he's around there somewhere. Rebound, he's coming up with it. A play that he finished, a layup, and it's like, hey, how did he finish that? That's the thing, he just has a knack to score. Like he can do a little bit of everything, and then next thing you look up, he has 15 points and 5 rebounds and 3 assists. So the way he plays and that energy that he brings, he's like a ball of energy. I mean, like every day, it's constant. It never ends. And you think at the end of practice, all right, this kid got to be tired now. It's not. He got more energy, and he comes in the next day with the same attitude, energy every day. He's consistent.
Coach, you talked in the preseason about defense, how important it was for you. You thought they were going to have defense first, but were you surprised by the transition and how much improvement there was on the offensive side of the ball this last week?
Yes, I was surprised on the things that when we go against ourselves in practice, our guys kind of know what we're doing, so it doesn't look as good. These guys didn't know what we're doing, so it looked much better. Once guys start to scout us, you know, now we have to see. That's when the real work comes in, and see if we're picking up the things that we're supposed to. Right now, on the offensive end, they're doing a much better job of understanding. They'll stop and ask questions and not just go out. And when I draw something up, I'm thinking that they know it. They'll stop and ask a question. Hey, should I do this or this? And it's like, okay, that's what I want to hear. So now we know we're making improvements in the right direction.
It seems like there's a lot of communication on the floor between the players too. Is that a big part of what you want from them?
Yes, because I'm not out there playing with them. I'm on the floor coaching, but those guys are the ones that have to coach each other when they're out there. I can't call timeouts as much as I could before, you know, but now those guys are doing a great job of communicating, and that's what it's about. I want them to be able to communicate on offense as well as defense, and their start is not where I want it to be, but it's getting there. It's getting there. Each practice, each game, it's getting a little bit better. So hopefully that'll continue throughout the season.
You had 9 guys that had over 15 minutes. Did the score dictate that, or is that something that you envision a lot of depth, a lot of playing time for?
I think our guys, we have the depth to go out and play, but a lot of it was due to fouls. I mean, the way they're calling the game, I don't know if that'll be throughout the whole season. The referee said that's what it's going to be. We have to adapt to them. So that lends itself to more guys playing.